Oh my god, that's not what I expected him to do. Okay. Alright, I think at this point, Mal, I'm going to let you have a turn. And you did not read any alerts, so I will read some. While we continue our little adventure. And it's hard, isn't it? It'll take you a minute to get used to it. It helps a lot if you keep them on the corresponding parts of the screen. Yeah, and the little one can't swim, so be careful of that.
So...
Otherwise, it's just the triggers. And then the bumpers control the camera. See?
Okay.
You got it. So if you let go of the right trigger, the little one will let go of the brother.
Yeah, I got that.
And there's land.
I know. Seeing if I can go in that little cave.
I wonder if you could... I guess you can't dive. But the depth that it creates is really cool. I'm going to read through some of these alerts that you guys sent while I was running around with the children's. Bedazzled Triceratops gifted a sub to Wisconsin. Thank you, Bedazzled. 4-month sub from Nerdy Revelries. 4 months of subscriptions and 24 minutes late to the stream. Given how many times I've left just a couple minutes late to catch my bus because I wanted to watch breakfast stream, it probably all evens out. It's a good point. It's a good point. 500 bits from Incarnado95, which says food fight. Continuing to unlock those food fight emotes. Thank you, Incarnado. Silver Cross Fox gifted a sub to Professor Potato.
Professor!
Who works with, I think, Professor Motherson. Maybe. Possibly. 200 bits from We Win, who says, food fight time, also rip ice cream. We had some. How long ago was the Mario stream? Is that July? I think so. One ice cream. One ice cream a month. One ice cream a month is probably good enough.
Look at this.
No more than that. Oh, that's beautiful. I like how you've decided that they're just going to take a rest.
Yep.
Just gonna rest my legs here. Just a second. Got 11-month sub from Crazy DK. Says paint the monkey.
That was Josh's stream rate, I think.
I have several questions. Josh Raids paints the monkey. John Raids, see me after class. Together, see me after class to paint the monkey. 300 bits from Bedazzled. That's the one issue I have with this game. It messed with my brain hard the first time I played. Yeah, I'm waiting for Mal to have her, oh god, I crossed the wires moment, because as soon as they swapped, that was it. That was it. My brain turned off.
It turned off?
It did. It'll happen to you. It's gonna happen to you. It happened to me. 200 bits from We Win. Party, party. Thank you, We Win. And then We Win also was the one who summoned Peggy. Says, as much as I shouldn't do this after breaking you once already, I think I need to revive this joke. Did someone summon me? It's true. There just happens to be this terrible connection. If we talk about any sort of tech difficulty, Peggy was already there. Peggy showed up moments before.
I think I need to go up, but I want to cross this.
Also, sorry for like throwing you into clearly the more difficult level.
Oh, I'm fine.
But I figured you'll be fine. We got 6 months up from Sassy. Sassy Dragon 631 says, haven't been around for a while, but now I'm back to watching streams again. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you for the double plus. It's I like this game so far. It's oozing personality. I love the fact that you could interact with so many different things and that it was different depending on what brother you were using. And then also it's just really interesting to play this with one controller. I know I said that earlier. I'm sure the Switch version is great. It takes away one of the things that I think that makes the game so interesting. I'm sure it's still great. It's just one of the cool mechanics is trying to control them both. Where are you gonna go to get that thing? Where's that go?
Back
Do you know?
to the turbine thing.
Oh, so you gotta figure out how to get it there.
With all of this stuff in the way.
You're doing it. You're doing great.
Thanks.
We have 700 bits from Romulus Magnus, who parties hardy 7 times.
Oh, party, party, party.
Oh, party, party, party. You want to have a party? I need to have a party. You better have a party. Oh, party, party, party. I want to have a party. Party hardy. Gotta party hardy so I can something party. Anyway, Romulus WK, thank you. Reed the Nintendo Painter gifted a sub to Toon Linky, putting Toon Linky at 2 months. Thank you, Reed. Bedazzled Triceratops gifted a sub to Single Player Co-op, which is, I guess, essentially what this is. It's a good name for it. That's probably not a popular genre, but that is technically what's happening. And then also a gift sub to Uncle Jed.
Oh, Uncle Jed.
Oh, Uncle Jed. I'm keeping an eye on our... we haven't dropped any frames in a while.
Good.
We haven't dropped any frames in a while, because I looked and saw how many we had dropped, and that was a while ago, and it hasn't moved since then. So, yeah, the good news is, if we do get some stuttering, the stuttering is strictly the stream itself and not the VOD, because the game and everything in the recording is running fine. Even with the good internet, it's still Uncle Jed. It's still Uncle Jed. 200 bits from We Win. Try hard. 200. Gotta stay up on these alerts, but I'm doing better now. Bedazzled gifted subs to Doors Locked and Sad Troll. And I'm a Chuckster. Sad Troll so far is my favorite character of the game.
So far?
So far, I'm a big Sad Troll fan. I actually was kind of blown away that he helped us as long as he did. I thought it was just going to be kind of like a short thing of like, oh, you're cute, you look at this character, he helped us, and then we keep going. And instead, he really helped us like through the mountain area.
Oh.
Was not expecting that at all. Bedazzled, thank you for the gift subs, appreciate it. Reed, the Nintendo Painter, also gives a sub to Gamer Tyler97, putting them at 2 months. Thank you, Reed. Get a sub from Perps JL. Thank you, Perps. And a 5-month sub from Wildfire972 says, I did it again. Did I do good? You did good, Wildfire. Thank you. Got a sub from Daniel Bonin. And then also 200 bits from Daniel Bonin, who says, share the gosh darn controller. I mean, it's actually, and I know it seems like it shouldn't be, it is actually easier to play when you're sharing the controller.
Yeah.
It's actually easier because your brain only has to do one thing. I think it's more interesting to take turns. Maybe we can share a little bit closer towards the end, but it's much harder to do it yourself. It really is.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Gwendamere says this should be a 2-player game though. Well, it's 2-player on Switch. If you play the Switch version, which came out in May, it is 2-player. Do it at least a few times. Okay, I promise. I promise we will two-hand that thing.
There's fish.
He was stuck on the banister.
I wasn't even looking. I was looking at the fish.
Yeah, I know. It's because you gotta think about 2 things.
Fish.
And it's hard. Darbucus 11584 resubs for 11 months. It says, oh, hi, Stephen. My internal clock is off. It doesn't seem to be morning right now. Oh, well. Yeah, there's still toast alerts. And I may actually get some toast. Because I like toast.
We got jam.
Yeah, but that needs like a day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we don't have jam. Mallory made jam today. Mallory and Nikki and Lindsay made peach jam.
And peach vanilla bean.
Yes. So it would be good, but you're not supposed to open it for like a day. So
yeah.
I got 200 bits from We Win. It says, last set of cheers for me tonight, as I have to leave now for some vocal training lessons that I need to learn in order to teach my choir members. Goodbye. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for the bits. And enjoy the food fight emotes. I'm going to try this. Hiya Ryu. I think I get that right. Hiya Ryu. Resubscribes. Putting them at 11 months. Thank you, Hiya Ryu. 666 bits from Blue Luma 24, who says, don't see this too often. It's true. We don't see a whole lot of the...
You see the guy with the pickaxe?
Oh, it's another one of the trolls. Maybe. Not sure if it's the same type. We don't see a lot. I like to call it like the devil alert, which I think is appropriate. And it's true, we don't see a whole lot of it. It's fun during gaming streams because I have it set up to be Bowser. I like how they changed the composition.
Yeah.
That's a nice little touch. 250 bits from Bedazzled says, I've played this game several times, and Sad Troll is a great character. I mean, he is. I like Sad Troll. Kind of hoping there's more trolls. Let's see. Also got a gift sub from Bedazzled to Fish to Win. God, Extra Life is coming up soon. That's what that makes me think of. Thank you, Bedazzled. And then Bubba1995MV resubscribes for 10 months. Says, hi, Stephen and Matt. Glad to catch a stream. Thanks for the awesome content over the years. Bubba, no problem. Glad to have provided in some small part. And I just finished the alerts when Luvatal gifted 10 subs. 10 gift subs coming to the community. What a fun evening as Mal dangles from a rope, and we get to see beautiful background trolls.
Beautiful.
The game is really pretty.
Yeah.
The game is really pretty. Let me read these subs. 10 gift subs Luvatal gifted went to Lacey Blair, Novactus, Little Squirrel 55, Rhea Lindis, The Double D, The Dark Leon, Mega Typhon, Tanner 5 Iron, Hikaru 2795, and R2 the A to the NDA. That's a wild name. Luvatal, thank you. Sincerely appreciate it. Goodness.
Puzzle time, puzzle time.
Did you solve the puzzle?
Everyone loves when it's puzzle time.
Yeah, so far I'm really impressed with Brothers A Tale of Two Sons. And we will be finishing the game tonight. It's a very short game. Supposedly the average playtime is about 3 hours. So I imagine that we'll probably be finishing up in about 2 hours from now. So we're about an hour into it. And we'll probably be able to solve the puzzles pretty, I would imagine, fairly quickly and easily because there are 2 of us.
Yeah.
We'll be able to figure them out.
Gotta make sure I don't squish the other.
So that just prevents him from being crushed. Which seems like something that you want to prevent. You definitely want to prevent crushing. When you can. If
I can't
if you
pull
can.
this.
Bubba says, it's weird to me that this wasn't a 2-player game in the first place. Yeah, but I've seen a few people mention that, but you're missing the point that one of the key gameplay mechanics is the idea that you have to control both brothers. And that sets it apart. Because if you're playing a co-op game, co-op games are a dime a dozen, but actually forcing the player to control both characters is difficult, and it plays with your head. So I like that. I do kind of wish that it would have just been an option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been kind of neat. And it seems that they finally did that for the Switch version. But there's a lot of things where when you're controlling both players, your brain is like misfiring signals.
A little bit, yeah.
And it's interesting because of that. But I agree. If there was an optional 2-player mode or an unlockable 2-player mode, that would be I think nice. Like you beat the game and it's like, hey, now you can play it with a friend. But it's nice that the Switch is just doing that from the get-go. Because this game is still good. That is definitely a key mechanic of the game, is forcing you to think through that. Because it's a little weird. There's not really a whole lot of games. I know there's more, but I don't know how many games there are that force you to do that. That's 1,000 bits. That's 1,000 bits from Bedazzled. Says, I just wanted to take a break from all my jokes to thank you too. Your videos have gotten me through a lot of tough times, including recently I have to put down one of my dogs. I love you too and just wanted to let you know how much you mean to me. Aw, Bedazzled, I appreciate that. And I'm
Sorry about the dog.
And I'm sorry about your dog. Losing a pet is never easy. I connect to that and relate to that very hardcore as a big pet lover, both of cats and dogs, and any fuzzy thing that is willing to sit in my lap. But I'm glad that we could help in some small way, and I'm glad that you're a part of this community. So thank you for being here tonight. And thank you for the jokes. We've had a blast on Breakfast Stream with all of the ridiculous gift subs that have gone on. Did you fall?
Yeah, something broke.
Sorry, I'm not excited about that, but it is nice to know that I'm not the only one who dropped one of the suns. So, if you drop more suns, that's okay. Because I dropped 2 suns. The same sun twice. Did you drop 1 or 2?
1.
Was it the little one or the big one?
The big one.
The big one. Well, maybe you'll drop the big one and I'll drop the little one. So you said one of them broke.
Yeah, like, okay.
I like how Mal...
Oh.
Did you re-grab the thing with the little one? Did
I
you hit
did.
the trigger again? Okay. This is quite something to hear out of context. Yeah. Blue Uma says degrees of separation has both options. Yeah, see but also that's a more modern game too. Because that one's a lot more recent than this one. But yeah, I agree. Having the option would be nice. Oh, so something broke, but that's not what made you fall. Ooh. Can you imagine if you were still holding on to that thing?
Yeah.
It'd just be flung out in the middle of nowhere. 200 bits from Kendall HX, who just says, howdy. Howdy, Kendall.
Ooh.
And at 200 bits, you've been given food fight emotes.
Fun. Whee!
F is for friends who do stuff together, and U is for you and me.
Whee!
N is for any time and anywhere though. Down here with my best buddy. When I think fun, I think running through catacombs.
Is it still collapsing? Oh, is that it?
Oh no, someone's imprisoned.
It's the wife.
Is it the
I
wife?
Bet.
Is that why he's sad?
Yeah, I bet.
He's sad, Troll, because his wife's been imprisoned.
He's that way.
See, you thought that you were on this journey to the tree to save your father, but really, it's a journey to find yourself and learn that the power of love is all around us.
Okay, I bet I hit those bones, they make noise.
Is he automatically doing
Sneaking?
it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Watch out for them bones.
Bones?
Whose bones? Your bones? My bones? Bones? Bedazzled gifted a sub to Dead Kid. Technically appropriate. Very few times is it an appropriate gift sub. This is one of those only times. Thank you, Bedazzled. So if you're just joining us, hi, we're playing Brothers Tale of Two Sons. We're not terribly far into it, less than half.
No.
The story so far is that these two brothers, their mother drowned, and their father has some sort of illness, And in order to help their father, they have to travel to a tree. And there's no spoken language. So you just have to interpret what's going on through the context of the situation. How do we know that she's Sad Troll's wife? What if she's the side chick? Good point. The game has been pretty, like, straightforward and on the nose. So if the game finds a way to convey to us that it is Sad Troll's side chick, I will be very impressed. I'll be very, very impressed. The Tinder girl. Got the stealthy section. So where are you trying to get to now?
I have no idea.
Are you just trying to...
Avoid him.
Well, I mean, are you trying to get to where she is, where she crawled up?
I'm not sure. I don't think I can.
Because he's mad that she escaped.
Yes. And I'm not sure where I can go right now.
One thing I found of interest, do you see how the camera zoomed out and showed that big
I
bar? Do you think you have to get him to,
But I can't get in there.
Yeah.
See, there's like an extra gate closed now.
Run around and see if it's possible to maybe to climb up where she went.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
That makes the most sense to me. $200 bits from Bedazzled, who says, fun fact, Big Bro's name is Naya, Little Bro is Nai, with no official pronunciation that I can find. Naya and Nai.
I know what I need to do.
I actually like it when there's no official pronunciation of names. Because the minute there is when people get real interested in letting you know what it is. You pronounce it one way and they're like, that's not how I've said it forever. So Naya and Nai. Thank you, Bedazzled. People get real interested anyway. It's true. It's true. Nai, more like a wee. Good old Epona. Digital horse, Epona. Nice, Mallory.
Did it.
Nice.
Figured it out.
Nice. You trapped him. He's very upset.
See, then she put that down.
I see. Good work.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia, that's 500 bits from the Chemist 2020. Hey, Stephen and Mal, just got home from work and saw that you were live. This is a wonderful way to end the week after my first day back to college. Well, I hope it went well. First day back at college is always a weird one.
Yeah. It's
Always
fun.
a weird one. Yeah, but it's like, if you've been away from it for a bit, you get into it and you're like, oh yeah, I gotta like, it takes like a week, maybe 2 weeks before you really kind of get back into the swing of it. But the first day is always exciting to like see people and stuff you haven't seen in a bit. But I am glad that we could be here to be some sort of end of week entertainment, Chemist.
Oh, there's stairs.
Thank you for the bits.
Just...
Once we get to the next like section of the game, we'll try and two-hand it for a bit and see if we can do it. Where do you have to get her?
No idea.
Oh, that worked. And then I guess you bring it back around to make a bridge.
Probably.
I didn't realize the trolls were going to become such a big part of the game experience. No more college talk. I have one more week of freedom before I go back. Okay. No problem. Anonymous has gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Anonymous. 5 subs to the community. They are going to Simple Recordings, Toothless, Red Bass Baby, Fungi Thomas, and Force Diagram. Thank you.
Fungi.
Yeah.
Not fun guy.
Well, I'm sure Thomas is also a very fun
I'm sure
guy.
he is
We
too.
don't know,
Yeah.
but also spent a lot of time near
It's
mushrooms.
like saying Hawkeye.
Look at that.
It's very sweet.
It's beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're mad. They're very mad. Thank you, Anonymous. And then right behind Anonymous, there are 5 more gift subs coming from Bedazzled as Mallory engages in some sort of... I think you have a boss fight. But you're safe up there.
Maybe.
Yeah, you may actually not be safe up there. I don't know. Bedazzled gifted 5 subs to The Nitro Nick, Toasted Puck, Zora Kapora, The Majestic Whale, and Matt056. Bedazzled, thank you. A lot of gift subs happening around these trolls. We're bringing family together, and people are like, yes, family, togetherness, community, gift subs. Bedazzled, I appreciate it.
I see.
And then Read the Nintendo Painter gifted 5 subs also. Those went out to Pigeons, Acorn Cat, Quaylessall. Quaylessal? Wait, Quaylessal?
Do I need those all broken? Yeah, I do.
King Oblivion 9009 and VGM XP. EXP, even. Read the Nintendo Painter. Thank you, Reed. I appreciate it. It was like back to back. Anonymous and Bedazzled and Reed. Appreciate it. And we also have a sub from Bill Young. Billy Young, in fact. Billy Young. Thank you. Thanks for being here. And then 100 bits from Axel the Fire Lord. Thank you so much, Axel. Thank you for being here. Brothers, a tale of more trolls. Not wrong. Not wrong. There's been a lot of trolls.
We yeah. Yeah, that is what we just did, Billy Young.
Murder. Thomas, you just murdered that guy. Brothers, a tale of murder. So what's interesting is that when you talk to the guy, like he never makes it clear that, his wife is down in there. You just stumble upon her, and then you're like, oh, we helped those people. Do you want to try and do...
That is really gorgeous. Right there. Like, with them in it.
The Mao makes wheels are spinning.
Right here.
You like that?
Yes.
All right. So I'm little brother?
Yes.
Because I'm sitting on the side of the couch?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm controlling little brother. And we will give this next section of the game, whatever it is, a legitimate shot, splitting it, and see what happens
Can
here.
we, rest this here for me?
Sure. Sean Red Kid. Got a sub from Sean Red Kid. Thank you, Sean. Sent that right as that guy was puking in a bucket. Perfectly timed. So back at home, Dad is still sick. But we are elsewhere in the world, and we're trying to make a difference because we gotta get to this tree.
Mm-hmm.